Today's episode is special. Today is all about understanding the tools of the trade. And for bowlers, that's the ball. We know we call it a leather ball or a cork ball. But what exactly is it made of? What's inside it? We're going to take a look. I'm Snehal Pradhan and welcome to Cricket How.
I'm Snehal Pradhan. I first played for my state in the year 2000. In 2005, India under 21, and in 2008, India. Now I want to share my experience with you. Welcome to Cricket How To.
Please do not try what we are going to do today at home. This can only be done under expert supervision. Stay safe. We are going to cut 3 different types of balls today and compare them. The first is a really old practice ball that I had. I have no idea what the brand is, but it's pretty old, so let's see what's inside it. The second is a Duke's Ambassador. Now this one is made by the people who make cricket balls in England, Dukes, but it is made in India. It's not a very expensive ball, it costs about 220 rupees. Let's open this up and see what's inside. The third is the SG Club. Now this is a pretty expensive ball, pretty high quality ball used in a lot of official tournaments. Again, we're going to open it up and compare what's inside. So that's it, we've cut all 3 balls. Now let's analyze them at home. And we're back. Now let's take a look at these 3 balls, what's inside them and what's the difference. This is the SG Club. On its left is the Duke's Ambassador. And on its right is the unknown ball. First we're going to look at the unknown old ball. You can see that the center is huge round of cork. Generally a ball will have cork surrounded by layers of cork leather wound with twine, but this one is just cork all the way through. So it's obviously not the great quality ball, not the best quality ball. Let's just try and separate this. There's no string inside, it's just a piece of cork and the leather. Now let's look at the Duke's Ambassador. Just looking at the ball, you can see how different it is from the old unknown ball. It's got a very dark inner core, hardly any layers but a different kind of outer ring. Okay. So now, for the first time in this video, we see string or twine or wool, as it's also described, which is wrapped around the inner core of the ball, between this inner cork and outer cork. Yeah. And this is the inner core. Now this does not look like cork, this does not look like wood at all actually. Looks like some kind of rubbery plastic material, which is strange. Normally balls have a core of cork which is made from a tree. It is a material that is used also to make the stoppers of wine bottles or other bottles. That's this, because it's a cheap ball, because it's not a good quality ball, this is something else. This is some plastic based material-ish. Yeah, it's not even bouncing. Now let's look inside the SG Club, which costs 550 rupees. Immediately you can see that the center layer and the outer layers are roughly of the same color, which tells us that they're both made of cork and not some other material. And you can also see some string which is binding the ball in. Let's try and get deeper. Like I said, lots of string which is binding the ball, and there's not just one layer, there's multiple layers of these, and then this is the center core. So let's try and get to that center core. These are layers of cork. These are layers of cork which are compressed and put into a circular shape and are tied with string. And this is the center core of the ball. You can see that it is woody material. This is cork, the kind that we find in stoppers of wine bottles. Highly compressed, more compressed than the outer layers, and no string holding it here, so it's just compressed and fit in. And there's such a difference between this core and the core of the ball we saw before. Yeah. Just to finish our comparison, let's look at all three again. This was the unknown old ball, big center of cork, no string. This was the Duke's Ambassador, strange plasticky center. And this is the SD Club core, which is made of cork. So that was today's cricket how-to. Very different, very investigative episode. If you like it, please click thumbs up down there. Please click subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you will know every time I upload a video. If you want more information like how to choose a ball, then I've made a video on that which I'll link up here. And there's going to be a lot more interesting content coming up in the next few months. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely stay subscribed. I'll see you in the next episode.